Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's Hollywood on the Rocks here at Film Threads. I am Chris Gore. Alan Ng is going to join me shortly. He's here somewhere. Let's get him in here.
I do not usually do these things, Mr. Gore. But I see that you are approaching 169,000 subscribers. And yes, I do respect that. So, okay, here you go. Alan.
That's great. You get so much respect.
I know.
So many in the industry. It's really it's a joy for me to see.
Yeah. Well, the A-listers see the great work I do on X. And by the way, we are at 168,005 subscribers.
1,000 more.
1,000
and we
more.
will be at 169,000. But we got a lot to do today. I'm going to surprise you, Alan, with some trailers for new movies that are coming out. We've got news stories, a lot of Spider-Man news. If there's time today, I will review Vader Episode 2. I've seen it. I have thoughts. We'll get to it. We also have an interview today with the director of American Troll, which is a doc I was telling Alan about before the show. It's a documentary about a comedian who makes a joke that leads to a lawsuit, and we're going to hear from the filmmaker all about it. It's funny, but let's see what the people have to say.
Oh, we should also mention that since we're into grifting and shilling, it is my birthday tomorrow. So,
I mean, your birthday, whatever, man.
I know.
I mean, well, look, you know what? You're going to Vegas for your birthday.
Yeah, I will see all of you at the meetup for my birthday.
Alan will be there. That's good to hear. Let's see what people have to say, and as we get started.
Yes, Supreme Legend, Spider-Man humiliated the Odyssey. Now going to take over IMAX theaters.
It's coming.
Absolutely.
It's coming. Thank you, Supreme Legend.
That's what happens when a good movie comes out. Christopher Moonlight Productions, Hey Film Thread, and The Commute Home. Thanks to you guys having me at Comic-Con. I might be doing a panel at Big Texas Comic-Con, God willing, and fingers crossed.
Oh, that's great, Chris. Appreciate you. It was a pleasure having you on the panel. And it was great. That panel really was all about people who have a lot of knowledge. I'm talking about everyone other than myself. Trying to share that knowledge with people and help them out. So,
yeah. Lord Thoth, a member for 46 months. Happy birthday, Alan. 160K, 169K. Let's go.
46 months. That's almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Lord Thoth, holy cow, that's incredible. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, Leifer Ixon for 10 jewels W.
Nice.
Doc Possum, I bet Alan is going to complain about the lack of Asian representation in Godzilla -0. I mean, it's primarily Japanese. I mean, give me a break.
So no Chinese.
No Chinese. Aaron Charmin for 5. Happy birthday, Alan. Thank you. The grift continues.
Thank you.
That's how you
appreciate it.
D. Goodhart, member for 28 months. Glad to be a member as always. Have a good show.
Thank you.
Doc Possum for 10. Happy birthday. Happy tomorrow birthday, Alan. My birthday is on Saturday. And happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Doc. And don't forget this.
Lord Thoth declares that thou shalt like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, sign up as a member, join us on X, Discord, Rumble, and Instagram, and buy our merch at shop.filmthread.com.
We have these t-shirts are hot. They're Doomsday shirts. December 18th, 2026. Avengers Doomsday comes out along with Dune Part 3. Get the shirt celebrating the meme, the event that's coming soon at shop.filmthread.com. Along with other shirts, our summer collection is going away. And I just got a couple of our tote bags because I support the shop. I support the shop. Oh, couple last minute soups.
Yeah, not another name for 5. Exit 8 greater than Backrooms. What do you think? I 100% agree.
I would agree with it. It was more cohesive.
Yes. And had a better ending.
Yep.
Bruce Leroy Jenkins for 5. Happy birthday, Alan. Chris, him an extra gong today.
Now, did you mean give him an extra gong? Is that what you're saying? Thanks, Bruce Leroy Jenkins. I love the whole Leroy Jenkins thing.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, get that Doomsday shirt and you won't be shy halud.
Oh my God. It's the good thing is Alan and I both are dads and both appreciate a good, bad dad joke.
Yeah.
And I've witnessed you serve up some of your dad jokes in front of your daughter.
Yeah.
And she rolls her eyes. That's the correct response.
Yeah. We should also mention that I'm not only a dad.
What?
I'm going to be a grandfather.
What? Oh my!
Right.
You beat me.
I beat you. I beat everybody.
Oh my God!
I mean, who else amongst our group is a grandfather?
Well, I don't think anybody. You're very young for a grandfather, quite frankly.
Yeah. No, I'm actually a good age to be a grandfather. I'm a good age to be a grandfather. And
no, but I'm saying I think you're kind of young for a grand. But that's great. So
yeah.
See, okay, I can't act. I can't act. Number one, I can't act surprised because I knew this for a couple weeks. But Alan, it's personal news. It's up to Alan to share. So, when is your grandchild due? My
grandson is due in November.
Your grandson?
Yes. And not only that, I updated my link tree. So there's a baby registry there. My link tree at My Pal Al. So there you go. The grift continues.
And all right, let's hear name suggestions in the chat. I see Chris is a great name suggestion. Pretty much Chris. Everybody suggesting that.
Yeah. That's unfortunately, we have a lot of uncles who are named Chris.
That's what's great.
I know you're technically an Uncle Chris.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, so let's just say Chris has been ruled out of the running.
All right.
2 cents, 1,000 jewels, trophy cake.
Thank you for that. Appreciate you.
And then old Smelty for 1,000 jewels. Goat trophy.
Goat trophy. We'll take it.
Bruce Leroy Jenkins for 2. Set it up. Congrats, Grandpa Alan. Gong him again, Frank.
I'm getting to it. That's Grandpa Alan. Yeah. It has a nice ring to it.
That will probably be the only picture of my grandson anyone will ever see.
But you'll hear your grandson crying in the background.
Oh, you have no idea.
During live streams. We'll see how this goes. December, right?
No, November.
Right
before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe I'll breastfeed live on the stream.
Oh my God. Hey, we're getting out of the summer. A lot of new movies are coming out, and I guarantee you haven't heard of any of the movies I'm about to show you. We've got a trailer palooza of new films coming out this fall that are going to shock and surprise you. I put together for you, Alan, and our audience, a variety of trailers across genres to give you just a taste of what we'll see this fall. Everyone's, Spider-Man, Marvel. No, we're talking trailers for new and interesting indie movies. And I'm going to share them with you. And let's just go rapid fire here, starting with Victorian Psycho. Yes, you probably guessed it. It's a horror film. So you got to see. This is coming out soon. Short trailer here. Let's check it out, Alan. I know you're a fan of horror.
Yeah. Just reviewed Ice Cream Man.
Oh, we'll talk. Oh, I can't. We'll talk about Ice Cream Man. But let's take a look at Victorian Psycho.
My name is Winifred Naughty. I'm the sanest person I've ever met. I am to work at Enza House as a governess for the Pounds family. I am very much looking forward to teaching you both. When you come across an animal in pain, I think it's a lion. The merciful thing to do is to kill it. I feel this darkness inside me. I'm like a caged animal. I fear I am succumbing to darkness. May I tell you a secret, please? One day I'll become a member of the Pounds family. This won't be like the other times.
I cannot believe I haven't noticed until now. Your nighttime activities.
You may call me Fred. But Fred is not a lady's name. Fred is the name of the demon that lives inside me.
I love this. It's a little Downton Abbey with blood and guts. I personally am loving it. What did you think?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your review.
Yeah, I will go see it and I will review it, and you can't stop me there.
Yeah. Well, Michael Monroe, she's in too many horror films. She needs to do a Marvel movie soon.
No, I like we saw that movie Ugly Stepsister, which I strongly recommend. This seems in that vein, so to speak.
Yeah.
But I got something else here for you. I got another movie here for you. Bad Lieutenant, coming from Neon, and a master filmmaker is back, Takashi Miike. Let's take a look at this trailer, Alan. Let's see if you can take it. It's a short tease, 1 minute.
Oh no, you gotta put it on the screen and then
Oh, should I do that?
yeah.
Why don't I do that?
Yeah.
I love sharing screen when we show movie trailers. Start that over. Here we go. Thank you.
Cold-blooded psychopath.
I love this audition. Takashi Miike is legendary. I love it. And is Bad Lieutenant like a brand? So they're taking that story of a cop gone bad and setting it in Tokyo. I mean, whatever. Loose story. Looks great. Love it. What do you think?
Yeah, Lily James. I'm all in.
You tend to go for certain women in these things.
I know.
I'm noticing a trend.
Well, you know, that's how it used to be. You would watch movies based on the stars that are in it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mostly go for the directors.
Yeah.
I
feel like this list of movies you're giving me is like which is the one I'm gonna see and the rest you're gonna see.
I know which one you're gonna react to, and you'll be surprised.
Okay.
But I got a documentary for you. Boorman and the Devil. It's a documentary about the making of The Exorcist 2. Now, that movie tanked and bombed. It was a huge flop. They spent so much money on it. It's about director John Boorman's vision for the movie and what went wrong. Now, you know, I love movies about movies about the makings of films, and it's a category at our award show, you know, films about filmmaking. But check out this doc trailer. I guarantee you're going to want to see it. Check it out.
It's a sort of spell is cast over people to make movies.
In 1975, Academy Award-nominated director John Boorman was offered the opportunity of a lifetime to direct a sequel to the blockbuster film The Exorcist. Boorman's follow-up was enormously ambitious and had the biggest budget in Warner Brothers history. And on June 17, 1977, Exorcist II: The Heretic opened to sold-out theaters across the country. It was one of the biggest disasters in Hollywood history.
David Lean said to me once, he said, John, you know, we all make failures. Try not to make a famous one. And this became one of the most famous failures of all time.
To make a sequel is a radical thought.
Amen.
If you think that I wanted anything to do with that, you would be wrong. So we read the script. It's really good.
This was completely original.
It was so tempting that I said I would do it.
There are always signs that a production is entering a period of chaos.
They just kept rewriting it. Things were going wrong.
There's a lot of dust. There's a lot of smoke.
They're throwing friggin' locusts at me. Can't even imagine.
Sean Baker.
Technically, it's an astonishing movie.
There was wildness to it.
It looked extraordinary. It didn't look like any other film.
It's the true story of how one of the world's greatest filmmakers made one of the most hated movies ever.
What happens to a great filmmaker when it all collapses under you?
I was in hospital taking ice baths to stop my body from exploding.
It almost killed him, this movie. And I blamed it all on the devil.
Yeah.
You're not a masochist, are you?
I suppose I must be, you know, otherwise I wouldn't be making movies.
I love that Mike Flanagan in the doc being interviewed about disasters. It looks great. I loved, you know what that makes me want to watch actually? Exorcist 2. I actually want to see it now. I
Didn't
don't
that have like a disco like theme song to it?
It was bad. I remember seeing it as a kid because it was on like what they call on TV.
Yeah, I remember seeing trailers for it on Showtime when the few years we actually had Showtime.
Right.
And I think I remember it having this really weird like disco choral soundtrack to it.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't think anybody would like say that it's good, but the story behind it is, I'm sure it's going to be fascinating. Mm-hmm. So I can't wait for it. I have a last trailer to share with you, Alan, and I'm giving you a warning up front. No, it's not what you think. Not a horror movie. We're getting into the time of the year where we see Oscar contenders, you know, those Oscar movies, dramas, whatnot. I don't want you to be turned off by this movie, and it's been a while, stars Pedro Pascal. Now wait before you say anything. Two things can be true at once. Pedro Pascal can be overexposed. Pedro Pascal is a phenomenal actor. I want to see your reaction to this trailer. I saw it. I've watched it several times. I can't wait to see this. It's written and directed by Tony Gilroy, who did Andor. And let me just play it, and I want to see what you think.
So it's 8 free into bar 33. And let's roll clicks.
Heard a rumor that you were back.
Is that who I think it is?
How are you?
What are you doing here? There's a mystic level of irony here that I need to share with you. And it all starts with you.
What do you think, Alan? What do you think?
Yeah, you know, it's weird, but I'm intrigued by everything in that trailer except Pedro Pascal.
Look,
but I will no, but I'll give him credit.
Okay, please.
He's finally breaking out and playing the mopey protagonist.
No, but look, we all have Pedro fatigue, okay, and it's completely fair.
Yeah.
But he's actually also a very good actor, and also the guy who made Andor did this.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is that it looks interesting? It's just whenever they cut to Pedro, it it just kind of pulls me out, saying, "Oh, there's Pedro."
Well, the movie is Behemoth. It comes out this fall. It looks like insane drama with involving a symphony, and Pedro is a cello player. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I see a lot of people really upset and pissed off, and that has me interested.
Yeah. Mopey protagonist. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what you say.
That's what I say.
So then, look, there's a little. Maybe we'll do this rather when there are small trailers or trailers that are not for big movies. Maybe we do a roundup of trailers to give people kind of like just a little taste of. It's like you ever get the sampler platter for appetizers? You can't decide what one you want. You get the sampler, or I'll get. In my case, I get a beer sampler. You taste them and you go, oh, well, that one's the best. I have a full glass of that. We're going to do sampler platters of trailers. So
Boorman and the Devil. That's the one I'm seeing.
Yeah, that one's, I'm going to see all those.
Yeah, that one looks good.
I'm going to see all those. 5 reasons Spider-Man Brand New Day crushed superhero fatigue. What superhero fatigue? In less than a week, Spider-Man Brand New Day broke the $1 billion mark at the box office. This is an article from the Hollywood Reporter. I assume you have notes for this.
Yes.
How did Brand New Day escape the superhero slump? Here are the 5 reasons from the film's lack of MacGuffin to embracing a more grounded vibe. Alan, give it to me.
All right. Spider-Man Brand New Day has become the biggest domestic opening weekend in history and surpassed Avengers Endgame. Why? Number 1, Tom Holland's Spider-Man has never missed. Unlike the broader MCU after Endgame, Tom Holland's Spider-Man has enjoyed a consistent run of well-received films. From Homecoming through No Way Home, audiences have stayed invested in Peter Parker, giving Brand New Day years of build-up goodwill. Number 2, a more grounded story. The story scales back from the multiverse spectacle in favor of a more personal street-level story. Director Destin Daniel Cretton focuses on characters, dramas over nonstop CGI action, making the movie feel more emotional and relatable. The Hulk battle is the weakest, most Marvel-like part because it isn't essential to the story. Number 3, character over MacGuffins. Former Spider-Man writer J. Michael Straczynski praises the film for avoiding the typical hunt for a magical object plot. Instead, the story is driven by Peter's emotional journey. He suggests audiences aren't suffering from superhero fatigue as much as they are tired of repetitive MacGuffin-driven storytelling. Tom Holland and Zendaya. The real-life married couple remains a major draw. Their chemistry adds emotional weight to Peter and MJ's relationship, especially after the events of No Way Home, making their scenes seem more memorable. And then finally, number 5, strong emotional storytelling. Brand New Day, the best Spider-Man film of the Tom Holland era. Despite cameos and setups from for future Marvel projects, the film stays focused on Peter's personal struggle. A rooftop scene between Peter and MJ is highlighted as one of the movie's emotional high points.
Those are very good reasons. I can give you a few big ones that they missed. I'll give you a couple of big ones. 1, the lack of the Marvel humor. Marvel humor got to a point where it's just dismissive of everything happening. and every character speaks with the same jokes. We saw that in Thunderbolts, in so many of the Marvel movies. It's become a trope of Marvel humor. And what that does is it reduces the stakes and it makes light of everything happening to the point where it's like, well, why should I care if you don't? Why should I care if every character is joking? So the lack of Marvel humor is your sixth reason. The seventh reason, stakes that really matter to the characters. Now we get, you constantly have to raise the stakes in the superhero movies where it's the world, it's the galaxy, it's the multiverse. No. The stakes are more personal. While there was the stakes of a 1 kilometer radius of innocent citizens caught in a fight, the stakes were really personal. Jean Grey on the pathway to find out the fate of her sister. Other stakes that were personal to Peter Parker, the relationship with his love and his best friend Ned. MJ and Ned were a big part of those stakes. The stakes were stakes that you felt and stakes that mattered. I went in an eighth reason, respect for the characters and lore. That opening montage, I know some people have made light of it. Look, I was all in on that opening month. And, because we're all comic nerds, we have lots of nitpicks. But the fact that was included shows respect for the audience, right? So these are the reasons I think this movie is. Could you add a few more reasons? Do you have any come to mind? Sure.
Yeah. Coming to mind, it's a Spider-Man movie. You feels like you're watching Spider-Man. Weird. Unlike Wonder Man, where you are not watching a Wonder Man TV show, you are watching a TV show called Wonder Man. A big difference. Also, a fundamental understanding of who Spider-Man is and what his basic conflicts are in life, in his powers. Yeah, they play around with it. The whole mutating into a spider thing is kind of new, but I felt like that at least they addressed it in a way that wasn't dismissive and kind of you could see Spider-Man, in that mutation. The other thing is not connected to the MCU. The article brought it up, but why does every MCU movie have to deal with the multiverse?
Yeah.
The multiverse was a stupid idea. It was dumb in Endgame, and it was dumb in all of the Phase 4 and Phase 5 movies. I hate it, and I'm glad we're back to just telling a superhero movie. And it's damn fun. That really is it. I mean, with the exception of the second movie, that first movie is a very solid Spider-Man story, and that's what we've wanted all along from every single superhero movie. That's what I wanted from a Wonder Man TV show.
Well, Alan, you stumbled on. Well, you didn't stumble on it, but I had a lot of critiques of this. I had a lot of issues with the second, third act. I think you could have cut 25 minutes. You wouldn't have missed it. You could have cut Yelena's scene. I think the reason this works, it is as you pointed out, but I don't want to get more clear on it, a Spider-Man movie, right? In the early Marvel, when they did Captain America, the first Avenger, they made Thor, and Iron Man, those movies were very different. The first Thor movie doesn't even seem like a Marvel movie, directed by Kenneth Branagh. It's very regal, something very serious, almost Lord of the Rings about it in the fantasy realm. Those movies had different personalities. The problem is Marvel movies have gotten to the point now where there's a sameness about all of them. And this doesn't have that Marvel sameness. I would say the one thing you could lose and not lose anything. The two Yelena scenes in the movie, didn't need them, cut them out, wouldn't have missed them.
Yeah, that's the connected to the MCU.
Right.
And fortunately they were short enough, and quite frankly, the least annoying Yelena has been in any Marvel movie.
Probably because the screen time was pretty low.
Yeah.
But
and she was naked in a hot tub too.
I'm not sure if that helps or not. But in a related story, Spider-Man Brand New Day crosses 1 billion in 6 days, under a week. Crazy. I for one love it because theaters are back. I saw a movie on Monday at the theater and it was packed on a Monday. Okay. The theater I went to, the AMC at the Santa Anita Mall, packed on a Monday, and people with Spider-Man t-shirts. I saw a different movie, but it was packed and I love it. It's brought people to the theater to see other films and whatnot. What's in this story? If we can
Okay.
talk about this huge milestone.
Okay, so film continues to shatter records, including 407 million domestic, fastest movie to reach 400 million in North America, highest grossing movie ever with 47 million, surpasses Black Panther's previous record. Oh, highest grossing Monday ever, I should say. 658 million internationally, bringing its global total past $1 billion. A lot of this is thanks to audience word of mouth and little competition. There was no competition for Spider-Man. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
And is on track to hit 2 billion, a feat achieved by only 7 films in history. Marvel President Kevin Feige said he never expected Avengers Endgame's domestic record to be broken, calling the achievement overwhelming in the best possible way. Thank you, Sony. Feige also said that the success of Brand New Day gives Marvel confidence heading into Doomsday, arriving in December. Robert Downey Jr., Dr. Doom, blah, blah, blah. Brand New Day is already the 4th $1 billion movie, joining Super Mario Galaxy, Michael, and Toy Story 5. And yet no other film other than those 4 have crossed the $1 billion mark.
Yeah, well, I mean, people have pointed out, kind of gloating, that in under a week, this movie outgrossed the Superman and Supergirl films from James Gunn's DCU, which there's a lack of enthusiasm for what Gunn is doing. And it's kind of what we talked about earlier. Gunn is kind of stuck in making one kind of movie.
Yeah.
He makes one movie, and he made it very well the first time, called Guardians of the Galaxy, which was kind of the culmination of his indie film career. And he makes his first big mainstream studio film, and it's a huge hit. He put his heart and soul into Guardians, the first Guardians movie. And since then, he kind of has shown himself capable of making that same movie every time out. And I think audiences are onto that. And what Spider-Man, whether you loved it or really loved it, I have my nitpicks. I still do. The parts that worked feel true. And the one thing is it had that heart and it didn't feel forced. Maybe it's also our familiarity with the core cast.
Yeah.
You know, Ned, MJ, and Tom Holland as Peter Parker. Like, our familiarity, I said in my review, I would watch a movie with the 3 of those characters, not in a Spider-Man movie. Just do it like some small indie movie and them interacting and just having a road trip indie movie with those 3. Like, no Spider-Man adventure at all. Like, that's how likable they are. They really spent time on that writing. And I know a lot of people, you know, the spoiler, if you haven't seen it, with the handshake at the end of the film with Ned, like, people got choked up. It's a handshake, but it means so much more than that. Yeah. But what do you think the secret sauce is to why this crossed $1 billion in under a week?
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned it. It's a Spider-Man movie. It felt like a Spider-Man movie, and people are excited for that. I will say, it's not a perfect movie, but the good stuff in this movie is so good that you're willing to tolerate the not so good stuff. And that I couldn't say that about the Odyssey. I just have zero desire to see the Odyssey for the few good parts that I found interesting in there. I'm not going to spend 3 hours to watch Samantha Morton turn people into goats.
I already spent, because I saw that movie twice, so I've spent 6 hours watching
Samantha Morton turned
turn men into goats. But it's just while I wasn't like over the moon like everyone else in my praise, the parts that worked for me were awesome. If you cut the 25 minutes, it's spot on, like a much better film. But what I love is audiences loving it, audiences going to theaters again on that Monday, the biggest Monday, and what did they say in the articles? The biggest Monday.
Yeah, the biggest Monday ever.
The biggest Monday ever. I couldn't believe it. I'm coming in there like, why is there a giant line? I'm just going to see this random. It was all people. And what I love, people going to see Spider-Man. Yes, that was most of it. But I love seeing parents with their kids. And they're either dressed up or have a t-shirt or a toy or something. And I've gone down a lot of rabbit holes of reading stuff. They did consider this in this Spider-Man saga where he turns more into a spider, going more horror with like 6 arms. They decided that might scare kids. So they didn't do it. They just did the kind of black eyes and and
it made its point. It made its point.
Yeah, they didn't go full gory horror with it.
By the way, the chat is pointing out she turned them into pigs and not goats, to which I respond, who the fuck cares?
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
I'm still not going to see it.
Well, you saw the Odyssey. You saw it once.
I did. Well, actually, we got invited, and it's a tempting offer to go see it at the Alex Theater. So I may see it again, which would be 2 times I'll see the Odyssey and not have paid for it.
Perfect. Big Disney news. I've got a couple news stories here. Disney admits Mando and Moana failed at the box office. I got a couple stories here that relate. I'll just go real quick here with these. This came out of they do that investor call, which always leaks.
Yeah.
But I've got the crux of the story here in an X post. I don't know if you can read that, Alan. But
I have notes.
Oh, you have notes. Just go to the notes from Variety.
Okay, so Josh D'Amaro said a free tier could help Disney achieve several goals, reach more price-sensitive consumers who may not want to pay for a subscription, increase advertising revenue since Disney Plus already has strong advertiser demand and could benefit from more ad inventory. Also grow its subscriber pipeline, encouraging free users to eventually upgrade to paid plans. He emphasized that no official announcement has been made, but the company is actively evaluating the idea. The proposed model would resemble Peacock's former free advertising tier, which ended in 2023, and Hulu's free service, which was discontinued in 2016. It also put Disney Plus closer to free ad-supported platforms like Tubi, Roku TV, Samsung TV, though those services rely almost entirely on advertising and typically offer fewer exclusive big-budget originals. The move suggests Disney may be shifting its streaming strategy to compete directly with YouTube and free ad-supported streaming fast services, expanding its audiences to generating additional advertising revenue.
So this came from Disney's new CEO, Josh D'Amaro, on the investor call. He also why don't you read this, Alan? It's from these pieces are related. It's all from that call.
Okay,
so several news stories.
Okay, Disney CEO Josh D'Amaro admits Star Wars: The Mandalorian, Grogu, and Moana underperformed at the box office, but fueled other parts of our company. The Mandalorian Grogu drove healthy growth in retail sales for Star Wars franchise and drew guests to the updated Millennium Falcon attraction at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and led to significant engagement in gaming as well. And the live-action Moana is expected to be a strong title on Disney Plus, building on the success of the original film, which is one of the most streamed movies of all time. Disney maintains these franchise investments contributed to value creation beyond their theatrical releases. Good news for investors.
Well, I call BS because what they're trying to spin the failure of both of these films as, but it's good for the parks, it's good for the merch, it's good for Disney Plus, so it lifts everything. I call BS. The Star Wars brand is hobbled, and should I say something that I heard privately on Monday that you might know about Star Wars?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, all right. Let me share something, and others should go look at this. Maybe someone else mentioned it somewhere else. But if Star Wars Starfighter does not perform, that is the new movie starring Ryan Gosling coming out next summer, summer 2027. If that does not perform, they're solely going to do Disney Plus shows for Star Wars. They'll do Heir to the Empire. They'll do everything is going to be, they're not going to, Star Wars will no longer be a theatrical brand. It'll be on Disney Plus. In addition, and I've never heard of this, Kihei Kwan was promised some big Star Wars related property that he would be a part of. This was promised to him in lieu of not being included in the new Indiana Jones, which would have been completely logical. If Kihei Kwan had replaced the Phoebe Waller-Bridge character in the Indiana Jones movie, it would have been amazing. The two of them reunite. Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, Dr. Jones. Like, it could have been so good. Oscar-winning actor Kihei Kwan. And apparently, Kihei Kwan is pissed that this Star Wars project he was promised didn't happen. I mean, get in line. There's a lot of people whose projects, related to Lucasfilm did not happen. So sorry to hear that, Kihei Kwan, but a lot of people had projects that, right. I mean, they're more than, I can think of 10 off the top of my head. Trilogies, and the Rian Johnson trilogy, the Game of Thrones guys trilogy, how about the Rey movie that didn't happen? It's embarrassing.
Knights of the Old Republic. Remember that one?
There's just so many announced projects from Lucasfilm didn't happen. That's the thing you got to worry about. And Mando and Grogu, let's quickly get effectively an episode where nothing happens. No character growth. No, what happened to Din Djarin's parents? You remember that was a part of it? His background? Or what about Grogu's fate? Why was he abandoned? What about the people going after Grogu for his force powers? There were so many threads they could have paid off in a Mando and Grogu movie, and it did nothing. A complete waste of time. No reason to see it. These are huge failures. You got to have something happen in a movie. It has to move the characters, the story forward, or pay things off. But so I hope other people look into the Kihei Kwan thing. And I don't know if I broken news or not. I know.
Yeah, I don't know if you were supposed to break news.
Should I not have said that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But hey, we got the acolyte, and so that's really all that matters.
No, I think Star Wars is after Starfighter, which I think will do moderately well. I think it, but it doesn't matter because in the overall story, we care about why are we making we're on 9 Spider-Man movies now, right? Okay, 9. And they're great. We care about Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Who do we care about in Star Wars? I don't even know who Ryan Gosling plays. I don't know who Amy Adams plays. I don't care. It could be great. It doesn't matter. It's a standalone adventure with lightsabers and laser guns. Who cares? Make a fan film. In fact, there are better fan films out there. We'll talk about that. I've got one last news story before we'll go to your soups. And Alan, you're getting some birthday love.
Aw.
You're getting birthday love. It's sad. It's exciting to see. it's exciting to see not only birthday love, grandpa love. You're getting grandpa love in the chat.
I appreciate it. Believe me, these last 2 weeks on X, I appreciate all of your support here and on the platform as well.
Well, I want you to get monetized.
I do. I'm 2 million impressions away from getting monetized.
How much time do you have to get that?
I have.
How much?
Well, fortunately, most of that came 2 weeks ago when my review of Odyssey came out. So I have 3 months from that point to hit 5 million.
You know what? Okay. Not that I tell you what to do with your X account. You need to go see the Odyssey again at the Alex Theater. Take lots of pictures and talk about going to see the Odyssey again. And then say, well, I've now seen the Odyssey a second time and it's still shit. That's all you say. That's all you say.
I know. No, yeah. Now I'm just like putting the Odyssey in every tweet just to just to piss off the Nolan stands.
Follow Alan at MyPalAlan on X and get him that engagement so he can be monetized.
I know. People are getting really vicious. It's kind of interesting. I know you've experienced all this. I'm experiencing all this for the first time.
For me, it's really a time thing. I just don't engage just because I have better things to do, I think. But I think you get monetized. Help Alan.
Yeah, it helps it helps knowing that they are more bothered than I am by what is going on.
Hey, I'm excited for this because we are talking about this movie on Friday, and that's Ice Cream Man. And I love this story. Eli Roth came out with Borderlands, the Borderlands movie, and it was not great. His Borderlands movie. And Eli Roth got sick of studio notes and shrinking residuals with Ice Cream Man. He's going into business for himself. What have I said, Alan? What have I said? That there's an indie film revolution happening, that people are going to work outside of Hollywood. And Ice Cream Man, which I've seen, I can't wait to talk about. I'm going to wait to discuss it on Friday. I know you'll
I've seen it already. I've already reviewed it.
One of the rare horror films that you see, but I love this about Eli Roth. I have I just love his movie Cabin Fever. I saw it South by Southwest years ago when it first came out. But here's the crux of this story. You want to read this, Alan?
Yeah. Well, I have. Yeah.
You have notes? Okay.
I have notes. Director Eli Roth says the failure of Borderlands convinced him to leave the studio system behind and launch his own independent horror company, the Horror Section, where he can make films without creative compromises. Roth believes the $125 million video game adaptation lost its identity because the studio tried to make it appeal to everyone while chasing a PG-13 rating. He was referring to Borderlands. As things grow bigger, studios just naturally become more risk averse. He said executives pushed for changes that diluted the original vision. You've got something that belonged to nobody. Roth argued the film wasn't violent enough for fans of the game, but also wasn't family-friendly enough to attract young audiences. It's not a kid's movie. It's trying to appeal to everybody. You just wind up with a movie that is neither fish nor fowl. His new film, Ice Cream Man, is an ultra-violent horror film about children who become killers after eating cursed ice cream. Instead of working with major studios, Roth financed the film's $5.5 million budget through foreign pre-sales and tax credits. The major motivation for going independent is retaining ownership of his original idea instead of selling them to studios. Stephen King owns all his creations. Why should I create something and then give away ownership? Roth argues the streaming era has made ownership more valuable because filmmakers no longer benefit from lucrative DVD and cable residuals that once generated long-term income. Ice Cream Man will be released without an MPAA rating, allowing Roth to include the extreme violence he believes horror fans expected. Part of the horror is you're being distasteful.
Yeah, apparently Borderlands was an R-rated version that was far more violent, and he got sick of the notes. And also, and I've heard this, I've got a story about this we'll talk about on Friday. The residuals that actors get are all over the place. Depends on what deal you make. Sometimes you can be in the biggest movie ever, you get almost nothing. Sometimes you take a bigger piece of a small movie and you get a lot more money. I've got a couple stories on that on Friday. I can't wait to share. You'll be shocked when you hear what the actual numbers are. But good for Eli Roth. Can't wait to talk about this movie. I had a great time seeing it. And I'm not going to bury the lead. I recommend it. It's fun. It's for pure horror fans. It's got a sense of humor. I can't believe he made this movie with so many kids. It's like if Bad News Bears was a violent, gory horror film. It's got sort of elements of that old school classic horror film. And we'll give our full review on Friday. And I can't wait to hear what you have to say, Alan, about it. But
well, you read my review, you know what I have to say. But
is it on the website?
It's on the website. They asked me to post it like right away.
That's
right
great.
after your screening.
Let's see.
They had me post a review.
Oh, that's great. But okay, so what are your thoughts on this? My final thought is I love that people are turning real creatives like Eli Roth, among others, are turning their back on Hollywood and they're doing their own stuff. And they make more. Look, and I don't think Ice Cream Man is going to make $1 billion, but whatever money it does make, it may be small, but look at Terrifier. Those movies it's not okay. It made 10 million, but it cost $250,000. Or it may, these movies that are small indies, you've got smaller group of participants in the pool of money. What are your thoughts, Alan?
What are my thoughts? I'll cut to the chase. Well, my theme for last year was Hollywood is not the dream. And Eli Roth is proving that Hollywood is not the dream. You are more likely to get a better deal and get your actual movie made if you avoid Hollywood altogether. It's going to require a lot more work, a lot more hard work. You're going to have to do your own advertising, but you'll own your stuff. People will see your stuff. You can actually make money on your stuff, not billions of dollars. But I think this independent movement is truly moving forward. And to quote The Mandalorian, this is the way.
Well, I fully support Eli Roth doing this. I want to inspire others to do this. I think really Hollywood, when you look at production, you look at the way things are going in California, this is a much better way to do this movie. I know the film was shot in Canada.
Yeah. I mean, and there's some AI involved, which means, he's scrimping and saving every penny he can to make this movie.
But just for the effect shots, they used some AI, I'm telling you, this is the way.
This is the way.
This is really the way Hollywood is going to come out of this, whatever this is. You can have all the tentpole movies you want, okay? But I saw Ice Cream Man on the biggest Monday ever at the box office, and that screening was packed, by the way. It was packed. A lot of people seeing Spider-Man, I get it. But what it does is it lifts up, when the tentpole movies are doing well, it lifts up the smaller movies. And I fully support it.
Yeah. I mean, we've been interviewing filmmakers. Numerous of them have just done the hustle. They called movie theaters. They got their movie to play in those theaters. Make your movie and then work hard to get it out there and be seen.
Well, I guess in celebration of your birthday, which is tomorrow, and you'll be at the meetup in Vegas, and
by the way, don't buy me drinks.
Save them for me.
Yeah, save them for Chris.
Next time I'm there. And I'm sorry I can't make the meetup. Alan will have me on FaceTime. I will be on FaceTime later in the evening. I will be saying hi to people on FaceTime through Alan. I think I get on my movie. I'm going to see Super Troopers 3 around 6. I'll get out about 8:30 or 9. I'll text you.
Okay.
I'll text you. And then, so I'll be in Vegas, but not in the flesh. But in celebration of that, we have a lot of soups. Let's get to them, Alan.
Yes, Burnout, 3SV, 3S3 for 5. What's your opinion of the WB Paramount merger stalling until 2027 because courts and Paramount needs to pay WB shareholders fees until 2027?
It's malicious. It's political. They're trying to kill the deal, which will kill the industry. It will not kill the industry. It'll kill it in California.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ellisons have said, if they're gonna, now they can't win. Apparently, they've got a lawyer that's a part of this. I don't want to get deep into the weeds. They do have a lawyer that's a part of it that has destroyed arguments like this. In addition, there's precedent for big mergers like Fox and Disney, like Disney and Marvel, like Disney and Star Wars. Like there's precedent for these things happening. It's not a winning case. It is malicious, and it's being done because the Ellisons don't exactly have the right politics. And some of this,
or they're not anti the current president.
Yeah, anti the current, and some of this has to do with CNN, which if I were the Ellisons, I'd sell it to someone else once that merger goes through. Just sell it off. Don't be burdened with that. It's also a loss. It's also not making money anyway. So I'm disgusted, and it pisses me off. So there you go. So I don't know. I mean, we should do a whole segment on that. I know a couple lawyers we could have on to discuss it, but my opinion is it's malicious, and what it will do is it'll kill the industry in California because the Ellisons have said they would relocate to Nashville if this case continues.
Yeah. My only comment is that if you think this is an antitrust case, you're very naive.
It's not. There's more to it.
Kung Fu Hot Dog for 5. Congrats, Alan, on naming your first son, your son, my grandson, James Franco. How much physical media do you gents own, and have you had to sacrifice certain titles when moving homes? Okay, so my thing is I got rid of all the covers, so I only have the discs, and I put them in a folder or a holder, and that's where all my DVDs are.
I purged a lot of my DVDs, and when I say DVDs, I mean actual DVDs, not Blu-rays. I kept the rare ones. I have a pretty substantial collection. I purged a lot when streaming came up big. I thought, well, I've got these movies forever. Well, apparently I don't. So I've now began to recollect and get things like, oh, here's a recent purchase. Look at this. I have Obsession in 4K. I have a digital copy and the 4K Blu-ray, which I watch on my PS5. And Kung Fu Hot Dog, I think you're joining us on Labor Day on Versus, if you're available.
No.
We'll talk about it. And yeah, it broke my heart to get rid of stuff. I gave up. What I did was I got my collection out. I sold off a lot of junk, but my kids got to go through my collection, and my daughter brags to this day all the VHS and DVD that she kept. But thank you, Kung Fu Hot Dog. And oh, by the way, real quick, Saturnin, I see you in the background. We'll get to you in about 10 minutes. Hang tight. Enjoy the show. 5-10 minutes. Hang tight. That's our interview guest.
Yes. Aaron Charman, a member for 27 months. Congratulations on becoming a grandfather soon, Alan. I will say that my wife and I are very excited.
Yeah. And Atomic Lori, if you're there, can you find a graphic to accompany my Vader episode 2 review? There you go. Let's keep going with Soups.
All right. Moldy Ace for 2. Thoughts on the new X-Files movie, fan or pan? Is it a movie or is it a TV show?
New movie. I don't know enough about it. Haven't seen a trailer. I just feel like they made movies that were not good, and my interest has waned.
My feeling is that Ryan Coogler is a fan of things, and I believe he treats himself and his work that way. He is a fan of X-Files.
He should do original stories. Stick to that. Oh my God, we got a lot here, Alan.
Marty is ruling. Maybe he needs the money to make original stuff. Marty is ruling 1,000 Jewels GOAT trophy.
Thank you very much. Hey, this is
huge.
Yeah. Rob Shea, huge 159.99 of
the Grand Cadre College Starter Fund. Also, Rob's a good name. Congrats, mate. Thank you.
Rob is a good name. Robert.
Yeah.
You can go Robert after Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah. Also, if you go to my link tree at My Pal Al, there's the baby registry there.
There is
help a couple of kids out who are starting their road to adulthood.
You know what? I think I'm gonna get something.
Yeah.
I'll get you a Skibbity Toilet giant action figure. Rob, thank you. That's very generous.
I don't think
Appreciate
that's
you.
age appropriate. JC 1 of 2 for 5. Alan, what's the name going to be? Gramps, Grandpa, or Pop Pop? Actually, it could be the Chinese one. I would be Gong Gong too.
Gong Gong?
Gong Gong, like Gong Gong, Gong Gong.
What does it sound like?
Yes, exactly. But I think I think at the moment Grandpa is the preferred name.
Grandpa is a classic.
Yeah, Grampy Al. How about that? Albert, not a retro for 5. Regarding President Trump, he wants to put tariffs on anybody bringing oxygen in from other countries. As well, he should.
Yes, that's the worst.
Yeah. Albert, not a retro. Regarding President Trump, this year's best foreign film will have to pay tariffs before they can take their Oscar out of the country, as well as it should.
That was kind of a dumb thing that Trump I don't think he knows the nuances of production, but I think the sentiment was make more movies in the US. I get it, but that wasn't the right approach to penalize film.
Well, I think the way he works is he goes out there with his ideas so that you can pull him back through negotiation. And that seems to be the modus operandi. Logan Misiak for 2. Check out the new poster for Wildwood. Looks good.
I saw it. It looks amazing.
That's the Leica one, right?
I'm a big Leica fan.
Yeah.
So
We're not a retro for 10. Regarding President Trump, on my channel, I posted what I think Spider-Man Brand New Day should have been about, starting with changing the name to Spider-Man Can't Go Home Again. I hope you take a look, like, and comment.
Oh, wow. That's a better title. Can't Go Home Again.
Can't Go Home Again.
Thanks, Albert, not a retro. Now I got to look up the channel.
But then we have to pay tariffs to watch it. So
yeah, because it's Canadian.
Jimmy Eats Movies, 10 jewels.
10 jewels, 10 more jewels, 10 more gold
jewels.
Coin. Holy God, Jimmy Eats Movies. I like the title of your channel.
Yeah, and I like the icon there too.
Yeah.
Pilgrim Media, On the Mend for 2. Are you aware the Spidey movie is on the web?
Is that a joke? It did leak.
Yeah,
I heard it leaked. I you know what? Dune Part 2 leaked. I can't on X. What am I going to do? Watch on my phone? I'm not. I mean, when that happens, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't care.
And just what I want is someone eating popcorn right in the middle of the screen. Master Austin gifted 1 Film Threat membership.
Thank you for that.
Rated M for mature 199. Did y'all cover the new X-Files trailer today? Looks good.
We did not.
Oh.
We will do it at the end of the show.
I didn't even know there was.
We'll do it at the end of the show. Lori, can you find it? Do a banner. Cool. We'll do it at the very end of the show. Thank you. Thank you, Rated MC4Y.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Master Austin, member for 4 months. Happy birthday, Alan.
Well, it's not his birthday yet. It's tomorrow. Because we're not doing his birthday, we'll also have to, I mean, as insufferable as this is, we'll also have to talk about Alan's birthday on Friday.
Where I will be. Oh, yeah. I'll be at Vegas in a very iconic location.
Wait, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I won't because I'll be checking out right after the show so no one can screw around with my hotel room. The 1A train for 20. Happy day of your birth, Alan. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, 1A train.
And
hey,
Cram. Hey, for 50.
Huge. Yeah, huge. Andrew Cram, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Andrew.
I know it's Andrew, Alan's birth. Andrew, appreciate for celebrating Alan's birthday.
Albert, not a retro for 5. Regarding President Trump, who, yes, wished me a happy birthday. Holy crap, I didn't know Asians had birthdays. You look all older and stuff. Yeah, can you believe I'm 10 years older than Samantha Morton?
Oh my God. Grandpa Alan
I
cleaning
know.
up.
Farquad for 50. Happy birthday, Grandpa Alan. A bit more of Chris's Godzilla foot, not a footstool fund.
I'll be going to Son of Monster Palooza in Burbank, and I guarantee that'll still be there. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully you'll
Going
buy
in
it.
the fund.
All right. Rated M for mature for 199. I need Eli Roth's for comedy. Happy birthday, Alan.
And he when I saw the movie on Monday, he did a intro just for that screening. It's great.
Yeah. Albert Nana Retro for 2. Is Linda Carter back in Super Troopers 3?
Alan,
would
you've
that
seen it.
spoil
I
it?
haven't seen it.
Would that spoil it? I know the answer to that. And it's either yes or no.
Tell us on Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The stud comment for 2. CNN is about propaganda. Ellisons want that. Everything's propaganda.
Yeah, at this point, I feel we're so propagandized.
Foolish American for 2. Congrat on the Ritalran.
Thank you, foolish American. And here's a quick comment here.
Matt Limpicki, the best documentary about making movies is still The Death of Superman Lives. What happened?
By my friend John Schnepp. I own the Blu-ray.
Are you in that one, by the way? Or
I was supposed to be, and I'm not. Okay. Or maybe I am. No, I think no. I was. Am I? I don't.
I'm trying to remember. I know I saw it recently, and
I don't know. Remember.
I see you in so many damn documentaries.
I turn up. I turn up in docs here and there.
Kyle Reese for 20 Swedish krona. Mahler's Spidey review destroys all the good.
It's in my queue to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. So no.
Did you see him on FNT?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I watched that whole show.
Yeah.
I never miss FNT. I have it playing in the background while.
Yeah, and here's Linktree, my pal Al. There you go.
Alan's Linktree. Wait, put it back up.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Just go to my pal Al on X. You'll find it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take that down, Alan. Okay, there we go. Hey, you know that we love to interview indie filmmakers on this channel, and we have the director of American Troll, a new documentary that's coming out, and we will talk to the director, and he will tell me how to pronounce his name. I apologize. Saturnin, let's get him on the show. Hey.
Oh. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, happy birthday, Alan. I know it's tomorrow,
thanks.
but happy. You look great for 29.
I look great for my real age too.
Well, hey, Saturnin, thanks for joining us on the show. I know it's your name is Saturnin. You got, and it's Kondratiew.
You almost got it. Kondratiew.
Kondratiew. Oh, see, it's as easy. As
you gotta have an accent now with me.
Same difference, but yeah, you got the first name correct. Saturnin or Sat is short, so people.
But I love any documentary with the word American in it. American movie, just so many good ones. American Troll begins with a joke. I want to share with our audience the trailer in a little bit. But how did this project come about? The story behind it is insane.
Thanks. Well, I started the idea in about 2018. Right before everything kind of, hit the fan, right? And so it wasn't going to be about this particular topic, but I was kind of aiming to do a documentary about just the space, like 4chan, Reddit, basically anywhere where people gather and just talk shit and just go out and just do wild stuff, which for the most part is just guys getting together and having a good time. And none of that really seeps into real life because it's all just BS and we just, hang out, right? But then I found that to be problematic because there wasn't really any stories that I found that were interesting, just talking to random dudes, basically saying the most vile crap online, right? Between their friends. And then that kind of transformed into the story that I ended up doing because it just made more sense. And it was actually something that happened in real life that had real consequences, right?
Well, the story behind it is crazy. And really, well, we'll show the trailer. I've got it queued up. We'll show it in a moment. But what's bizarre about this, it's also about free speech and comedy and how far you can go and the consequences of that.
Yeah, and the funny thing about Canada, as you know, we don't have, 2A and freedom of speech. I mean, we do, it's freedom of expression. However, it's not on the same level that, our neighbors, right? So especially now, what's happening in our country is it's getting to the point where I believe that it might turn into a UK at one point. With new bills coming out about what you can or can't say online, right? So I find a lot of people have kind of curbed what they're talking about. And, back in the day, go on Facebook or anywhere else, call somebody, a retard or whatever, right? And you make a stupid comment, you get a stupid reply. And that's it. End of the day, it's finished. You forget about it, you move on, right? Now things are kind of getting weird out here. There's a bill that just passed. For the most part, they just have to kind of basically, let's see, I have a note here. Hang on, give me 1 sec. I'm also old. So this new bill that passed was Bill C9, right? It's supposed to be taking care of basically combating the Hate Act. And the bill needs one more vote in the House of Commons to be amended, and then it's going to become law. So it's not law yet, but they did pass it. So if they go through it, then basically anything you say that somebody doesn't like could be problematic, right? And then
it's weird because we've seen what's been happening in the UK with Facebook posts and jokes and people being arrested for jokes. Let's take a look at your trailer. I think that'll give people an idea of what the movie grapples with. You got to see this. Here we go.
Stand-up comic Mike Ward made fun of a boy who lives with a rare genetic disorder.
Comedian Mike Ward has been ordered by the Quebec Human Rights Tribunal to pay $35,000 to Jeremy Gabriel.
Here's the thing: if you hadn't heard, I got sued by my government, and I lost.
His family then filed a complaint with the Human Rights Tribunal, and it ruled against Ward.
What I do is dark humor. Like I'm not Ray Romano, right?
I'm a fan of dark humor because of how uncomfortable you are laughing at really ugly, horrible joke. And in the case of Ward, he used my disability to make money on this joke. And I didn't profit of any of that.
I get like crazy hate mail. And I was like, God damn, people really hate me.
It's really easy to say that. Well, you have to live with it. Well, are you the one who receives this kind of messages? Are you the one exposed to all this hatred?
$35,000, what's that going to pay? He's become the center of a debate that should have never happened in the first place.
Well, there certainly is a limit to freedom of expression in Canada.
He was being funny because he was pointing out something ridiculous that was going on with celebrity and the media.
No one has a right not to be offended.
And that's the true genius, is to take something that's so taboo and to make it funny. And the funnier you can make it is a testament to how great you are as a comic.
If I navigate in the currency of outrage, of victimology, then everything becomes an assault on me.
Comics shouldn't have to go to court for jokes. But I was like, okay.
I think that when you are entering public life, you have the right to be protected from discrimination.
Like Dave Chappelle made a special, Sticks and Stones, it's words. Nobody can offend me with words.
You cannot set rules for comedians. The human condition is what they talk about and what they joke about. And the human condition, it includes kids.
If we set rules, if we muzzle those who say the offensive, then what's inoffensive today becomes offensive tomorrow.
But I feel to keep people silent and to not let them to express, I think sometimes you have to say the hong shit to know what is the high shit.
I believe in what I'm saying. I believe in what I'm standing for.
Because at the end of the day, I truly believe that what I'm doing artistically is right. And I believe that in the end, when it's all said and done, it'll be rewarded.
All right. And this documentary, it's out now.
My favorite curse word. Well, I hope you don't put it in, but sometimes I just want to say, what the
Here it is. Your website is American Troll Movie, a film by Saturnin. Tell us, before we go, we have questions from our chat audience. We'll get to those. How did you find Mike Ward? You got some great interviews in this documentary with people like Gad Sad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Before he was skinny, or sorry, before he was skinny. Yeah.
I follow him on X, and a lot of recognizable comedians. They must all have opinions about this case.
A lot of them did, and a lot of them didn't. Right. Just before I continue on, I did notice Alan chuckling when he heard the Ray Romano theme, but it wasn't really that theme. It was
Exactly.
close. I think it was better than a Temu team. Maybe it was a AliExpress team. But and then also the pause when Jeremy said, after he said about the money, that he paused, Alan also chuckled. So that means that I'm doing something right, that it worked. People seem to enjoy the cues where, makes you think about stuff. But yeah, to get back into your question there, it was, I'm not going to lie, man, it was a slog doing it, trying to get things going. For the first year, like I said, I started the idea in 2018, and then for a whole year, nothing happened. And I was about to just kind of throw it away, give it up, and do something different, right? And then, like with any project, you get one person involved, and then you can pitch that to other people. So, hey, so-and-so is in this, I'm doing an interview, you want to be part of this thing, and then it kind of snowballed. There was a time where I did, I think, 3 interviews, and then there was nothing. I couldn't get anybody. And I was pulling my hair, what was left of it. And I was like, okay, well, I have 3. What am I going to do? I sat on my ass, more emails, people don't get back to you, this and that, the typical stuff when you're making movies. And then something clicked, and then I got 3 more right after. I talked to Mike, of course. I talked to the kid Jeremy. I got Mike first. I think I got Mike in like 2020. So basically, all my interviews were done by 2022. So I started in 2018. Every interview was done by 2022, and then after that, I completed by shooting B-roll, adding extra little things. So the main part was finished in 2022. And once I got Mike, then I talked to the kid because I wanted his point of view, and then I got him, right?
Let's talk about do you divulge the joke? You've got to divulge the joke that was the point of the suit. I mean, you
play the joke in the documentary?
Yeah.
I didn't play it. No, I didn't play it because it was nowhere to be found. It's been scrubbed.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. So actually, funny thing is, in one of the B-roll shots, there's a shot of the joke before it was taken off YouTube, and I recorded it from my pad, right? So I put the joke on the pad, and I filmed the iPad or whatever, whatever pad, and then I filmed it. And it's in the shot for like 5 seconds, just as, Mike Ward, the $43,000 joke. But the joke is nowhere to be found. I don't think Mike wants the joke to be anywhere. I think he just wants to forget about it. I mean, you can see why, right?
Move on, yeah.
It's been a pain in the ass for everybody involved, right? Not only time, money, stress, everything, surrounding that whole debacle, right? But there's no joke. So sorry, guys, there's everything else but that joke. But if you want to hear it, it's something about the kid was basically unkillable. That's it.
Yeah.
So because he was so strong and powerful. So if you really think about it, he was being nice to the kid because the kid had some sort of ability to get through and survive and overcome the challenges, right? But his condition wasn't life-threatening. And
this reminds me of a joke. I don't know if you know who Artie Lang is.
Yeah,
Artie
of course.
Lang is a comedian from the Howard Stern show. He wanted to devise a joke that would offend everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So he came up with an idea for a bumper sticker that if anyone saw it, everyone would hate this bumper sticker. And I won't actually say what the bumper sticker said. It said basically, I love N-word.
Right. Yeah.
Think about it. Whatever side that how you see that bumper sticker, you would be angered. I love N-word.
Nuggies. I like chicken nuggets too.
Yes, exactly.
We all do. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but I love.
So hold on. My question is, if you got AI to tell the joke, does that count?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if it's funny, probably not.
We've got over 1,500 people watching
Jesus.
live.
Okay, that's amazing.
We've got a lot of questions for you. Let's actually go to these comments and questions.
Yes.
I'm sure more will come up. Oh, you had one last
One
comment.
more thing. Yeah, one more thing. I just want to say, rest in peace, Artie Lang's nose. Please, kids, don't put glass in your nose.
Yeah, he does not look
well.
He's falling on hard times.
Yeah.
I really loved Artie Lang back in the
Yeah,
day.
of course.
Early Stern and
Mad TV and
tragic.
Dirty Work, right? Was he in Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald? Oh, no, sorry, no. What's his name? The Canadian. Oh crap! See, I should know that coming. That's embarrassing.
Let's go.
Anyways, go quick.
There's too many Canadian.
Yeah.
That's a lot of comedians. Let's go to the comments from our chat. Alan, if you would.
Yes. Deviant Duckworth, is there freedom of speech in Canada?
Well, there is. It's called freedom of expression, but they're trying to put limits, right? That's all it is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can say whatever you want. It's not like you can't. However, if you're online or if you're perhaps like a comedian, and if you say the wrong thing, somebody might go after you because they're offended. So, I mean, yes and no. It's a weird situation out here. It's weird.
Yep. Let's keep going with the comments here.
All right, Brock Samsonite, why is it called American Troll? Isn't 4chan the entire world of the internet? What it makes it American? Is there something specific that we created within trolling?
It's called American Troll because as a filmmaker, you want to have a title that's punchy. And that's really why I did it. And I mean, I'm in Canada, which is North America, which is part of, America is in the word. So I went for that place. It's also the first letter of the alphabet. And when people search it, it's right there. And it's easy to remember, easy to digest. That's really it. Marketing.
I think it's a great title.
Thank you.
Canadian Troll doesn't quite work.
It doesn't. 100%. People have suggested, why is it? It's mostly Canadian. Well, it doesn't matter. We're part of America. They call it continent.
Yes, we're part of America.
51st state, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Fresh, no, exactly. That no one has the right to not be offended. I think that's the whole point.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that quote was amazing from the film.
Yeah, that's exactly the quote from the lawyer I think Mike Ward's lawyer.
Kind of answered that one.
Yeah.
Ron Charman, do you think comedians are society's pressure valve? If people can't joke about taboo subjects, does that pressure just come out somewhere else?
I don't think so. I mean, comedians are just to make you laugh. I mean, maybe, but I don't need a comedian. I don't need to watch a comedian, for me to release my pressure, right? I can make my own jokes. I mean, you can make your own jokes. It's like comedians are great, but I think that a lot of people I don't want to give them too much credit, but it's like you joke with your friends, I'm sure Alan and Chris, right? So why doesn't that make you a comedian? It makes you a comedian where you are in your space. You just don't happen to have a microphone in front of you and you're on some stage in some dingy club, right? So I think for some people it might, just like horror movies or science fiction movies, they release certain things, right? But I don't think so.
I see it like the court jester who could speak to the king and tell him the truth, basically.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Doc Possum for 5. Speaking as an ex-Canadian, now American, congratulations.
Congrats.
There is no freedom of speech in Canada or property rights. The government can take it away from you.
Oh, that is horrifying.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening, especially with this land acknowledgement business. I mean, I really don't want to get into politics. It's not my place. I have my own thoughts, and I have, it's not the right. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. I just can tell you it sucks. It fucking sucks. That's it,
Okay, from It's Okay to Laugh, from ideation to execution, how long did the whole project take to complete?
Oh, thanks for the question. Okay to Laugh. So I started in 2018. I completed the main cut, I think, in 2024. However, it wasn't final because it's never final. So when you're working on your project, if you're a solo guy, it can get away from you. So from 2024 to 2025, I was still messing around with it. And then I think I was finished in 2025 sometime. I think maybe, I think it was January 10th. And actually, that was kind of when I started the idea. So it took a long time. That's the longest project I've done. And if I have anything to say about making a documentary, don't. Unless somebody's hiring you to do a story, sure. But if you're going to do it on your own, it's a slog. It's a nightmare. It takes forever. And it is a lot of work. So basically 2018 to 2025, that's how long it took me this one.
Yeah, I'd say it's like art. If you have something you have to say it. And then it's great not to laugh. How can you talk about funding?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of credit.
Yeah.
And borrowing money.
Did you get grants or anything?
Nah, nobody wants to touch this shit.
The Canadian government wouldn't support this phone.
Dude, if I made a show about LGBTQ, yada yada yada, right? Then potentially I could get something, but because I'm me, that's the story didn't jive with them. It's once again politics, right? If I was a girl or a woman writer, blah blah blah, I probably would have gotten a bit more.
Or if Mike Ward had come out as queer, he might have.
Well, I mean, did you see how he looked with that frohawk? Right?
Yeah. Relax and Vibe. American Troll, where do I see it?
It's on Tubi actually for free. So if you have a Tubi on your smart TV, you can check it out there.
And you can get more information at americantroll.com. And you can contact Saturnin there. You can look at screenings. There is merch, more media, but it's on Tubi. So check it out.
And that took a long time to do too. I mean, distribution of this show is it's a nightmare.
Don't get me started.
Did they challenge you at all on subject matter, or were they just like willing to embrace it?
No, they took it right away. So I mean, basically what happened was this: I finished the movie, I shopped it around to a bunch of known places, which I won't name because it doesn't really matter, but it's the basic places that people shop to, right? And yeah, like just documentaries are difficult, as you know, because I think you're in the middle of one, right, Chris? Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So it's once you finish it, amazing, but then trying to get it out is another story, especially for docs. If it's a genre movie, I think you might be a bit better. Anyway, so took a while, and then I finally managed to get on Film Hub and went through them, and they are doing the rest of that work. And so they got it out to a bunch of places, but yeah, it's expensive. Lawyers making sure that it passes.
Yeah.
Fair use, which is not really fair use unless you're basically full of money, and then you can hire lawyers to do all the fair use for you, right? I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff from my movie because it didn't fall under fair use, right? It's very strict. It's even more stricter in Canada than America.
Yeah, I've gone through that process. Yeah, you have to. I hired a lawyer to go. Basically, you got to trim things down.
Yes.
A clever way of doing it.
Yeah.
But American Troll is now on Tubi. Go to americantroll.com. Check out Saturnin's film. There's a very positive review on Film Threat, which is awesome. So great, Saturnin. Thank you so much for talking to us today. Appreciate it. Congrats on the film. And I know, are you in Canada?
I am in Canada, yeah. Vancouver.
Okay. We do an award show every year.
Okay.
We do our own indie film awards. And I'm thinking you might be a candidate in our documentary category. Just saying.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. That's pretty fun. Let me know where to send the check.
You're already eligible.
Okay.
You're already eligible because the movie got reviewed on Film.
Yeah, okay. I'll send you guys a gift basket with syrup.
Perfect. Love maple syrup.
How Canadian can you get, right?
Saturnin, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Check out the movie on Tubi. Saturnin, thanks a lot.
Thanks. Have a good one, Alan. Have a good birthday.
Thank you.
Bye,
Take
Chris.
care.
Thanks, guys.
And there you go. That was great. That was great. Hey, Alan, I'm going to go. We have a few more things as we wrap up, but stick around.
But you got to go potty.
I have not seen the X-Files trailer, and I want to talk about Vader episode 2. I'll be right back.
All right.
So why don't you read some soups?
Yes. Atomic Glory, you're going to help me with this one. Graph
your
Web.
birthday
Graph Web
soup.
for 2 in the name of all that is holy. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. And then Graph Web also comes in with 2 jewels. Superstar. Mecha J, 10 jewels hiding. I still have no idea what those are. And then Zelly Mix for 2 Canadian. Canadians are using Orange Man as a scapegoat. You think? All right. Albert, not a retro. What else we got here in the chat? Let me see. Oh no. I saw the extends one there. The Toilet Bug, see you in Vegas. Yes, I will see you there. I will be at the meetup. Let's see. Trying to figure out a buffet to go to. Davina Duckworth, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah. Let me see. Tim's not funny. I don't like dad jokes. I have moderate severe Crohn's disease. Well, I hope you get better. Let's see. More tariffs on
that
Canada.
joke. That's great. That's a great dad joke.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Trudeau is American next president. Yeah.
Ugh. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But hey, Alan.
Yeah, we already have Gavin Newsom, so we don't need Trudeau.
Ugh, the worst. The worst. Hey, let's get to it. I want to briefly talk about Vader episode 2. This is a short fan film made by Star Wars Theory.
Yeah.
He is a YouTuber who is maybe the most passionate Star Wars fan I've ever known. I've never met him. I've been on live streams with him. He does a very popular YouTube channel, and he has put his heart and soul into this, funding this fan film series by selling his custom sabers that are very high quality. Like, I remember I went to the Galaxy's Edge at Disney. I had an opportunity to do that ceremony where you get a free lightsaber. You know how cheap those are? It's just this plastic cheap. His lightsabers, I mean, the only thing that's not real about them, they're not functional, but they're amazing. He made this series about Vader, and I'll give you the sort of broad strokes of the story is that Vader goes to Naboo, to Padme's tomb, and is confronted by other Jedi, and a battle takes place. And the poster does, and the only reason I'll talk about this, the poster does reveal kind of a big spoiler, which is that Mace Windu is alive. A Mace Windu that is scarred, that has a mechanical arm to replace the one that Anakin chopped off, and there's a confrontation. This is what we need. And I've been going down the rabbit hole of watching other AI, like fan-made AI. There's the Beggar's Canyon series with Luke Skywalker. I've seen other ones that kind of fill in details about parts of the Star Wars universe we never got to see. This story, the production value is so top-notch that Lucasfilm, and by the way, Star Wars Theory's YouTube channel has more subscribers than the official Star Wars YouTube channel. And while some might argue, some, not me, might argue that it's rough around the edges, this is better Star Wars than what Disney made that was in the theaters this past summer. And who wouldn't want to see a series that goes more into the character of Anakin / Darth Vader and his suffering post the events of Revenge of the Sith, paying off aspects. I mean, people talked about a Mace Windu return. I don't understand why Lucasfilm doesn't give the fans what they want. This series does that. Every AI series I've seen has done that. The fact that they're not actually reaching out to and this is probably one of the best fan films I've seen in terms of the level of quality. So strongly recommend it. It's on YouTube for free. It's a little over 20 minutes. I believe there are limits to what you can do with fan films. I know Axanar kind of was a part of that. By the way, we'll get to that because Axanar got released. We'll talk about it Monday when Rob Burnett is here. But strongly recommend to watch this, from the action to the story to the characters, production value, and just giving the fans what they want. Bravo to Star Wars Theory. Please continue to do this. And the fans always always had a better idea of what they wanted to see than the people in executive positions. And for two reasons. One, when it came to merch, fans would make better Star Wars unlicensed merch than the licensed merch. And same goes for these fan films. Bravo. I want to see more. Thank you to Star Wars Theory for doing this. I was unable to attend the screening that he had here that was in Glendale, not far from me. But great job. And I want to see more. I want to see actually all three together. He's making a third that will tell like the story of this. And what makes it work is it's very character driven. You can have all the great effects in the world. Doesn't matter if you don't care. Bravo to Star Wars Theory. Give me episode 3.
Does it deal with the Force?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't see that. Lucasfilm doesn't do that.
Yeah, and new Force powers are coming.
Yeah. And if Star Wars Theory wants to send us lightsabers, here's the address that they can go to. Fresh Snow, Drew Struzan's inspired poster. Nice.
Yep.
Red Pill Rants. It's pretty good, and the story is really good, but people are glazing it hard for the realism. It looks more like a PS5 cutscene. Still cool, though. I'm not hating.
Well, that was the sort of how he chose to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could render it differently, but I feel like it was excellent. And I'll tell you this: I'd rather watch 9 hours of this than more sequel shit or more Mando stuff. But I agree with you, Red Pill Rants.
Razorburn, I heard Windu's lightsaber has bad motherfucker etched on the side of it.
That's if you look really close.
Mm-hmm. Doc Possum, member for 23 months. Happy birthday again, Alan. Leo's Rock.
Thanks, Doc Possum.
Yes.
Thank you for being a member. So, and by the way, if you are a member to the channel, go to our members only videos. There is a Q&A from the movie Tony, which we are going to review on Friday with Matt Johnson and the lead actor, Dominic Sessa. I was there. I went to the premiere. I got a good seat and I got the whole Q&A. You got to check it out. Matt Johnson moderated his own Q&A. He just didn't care. He's like, I don't need a moderator. I'll do the Q&A. He was great. So if you're a member, we're posting videos there all the time.
Yeah, I saw it last night.
Go, don't tell me.
I won't. Okay, I won't.
I'll make. Don't.
But it was
tell
good.
me.
It was good.
It was. Oh, I can't wait to. I can't wait for Friday. We have so many things to discuss. So many things. But we have by request. We have something to share, and I have to get it queued up. So, Alan, you're gonna have to like give me a
vamp
second.
for a little bit.
No, not vamp. Just let me set it up.
Yeah.
Because this is by request. People are asking.
Oh, here's a good one. Okay, here's a good one. Oliqui, unless you're on Rumble, in which case your tears are so yummy and sweet. I love out of context comments. Don't know that. Okay, you got it.
X-Files, I want to believe. I believe this film is coming to Hulu. I could be wrong, but we'll fact check that. The trailer just dropped. Here's our reaction. I'm a huge early X-Files fan. I think it kind of lost it by the end. The movies were, in my opinion, I'm sorry to say, kind of disappointing. I thought the movies were a little bit of a disappointment. Am I up for this? I'm not sure. But how can you top that early chemistry of Mulder and Scully? I don't know. How do you top that? We'll see. I have not seen this trailer. Alan, are you ready for it?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, this just dropped. Let's watch it together. Here we go. Crank the sound. Here it is.
It's here. Here. It's here.
Cheryl Cunningham, 34. Never made it to work last night.
Scully?
Mulder. Someone's come forward with some promising evidence. A psychic.
I see a face. I see eyes staring out.
Do you think God hears your prayers?
Why would he send these visions?
Maybe it's not God doing the sending.
So far, we've pulled 11 discrete human limbs from the ice. We're not even finished yet.
I can't look into the darkness with you anymore, Mulder.
Hello? Another woman, taken from a car. This is God's work.
It's not from God.
All I see are white people. What's going on?
This is the X-Files movie, like it's a recut or a special.
Yeah, it's probably the director's cut.
It's the director's cut. I don't know how excited I am by that. I mean, I'm glad they're doing it. That's cool. I thought it was something. I thought when people were saying in the chat, it was something new.
Yeah. I mean, you were not thrilled with the movie?
No.
Is
it going to be better? I don't know.
I mean, it's a director's cut.
Let me tell you a big one. Okay. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Spielberg did not want to make a sequel. So he did the special edition, which was like 4 minutes of extra footage at the end where you see, you ready for this? Inside the mothership.
Yep.
They shot, it's very obviously, they reshot footage of Richard Dreyfuss as Roy Neary, and he goes in the spaceship. You see, it's very obvious that it was shot later. He goes inside. It's a bunch of ice cream cones and other UFOs are inside the spaceship. It wasn't all that interesting. I'm not super excited. Not sure how much I care. What about you?
I'm not a big X-Files fan, but yeah.
But
so I thought this was the Ryan Coogler one. I was kind of excited to see how.
Yes, we got. Look, I'm not paying attention to X-Files stuff because I feel like, you know, by the end, the series petered out for me. The movies were disappointments. This movie was a disappointment when I saw it the first time. I don't know that a special edition will improve it. That's my opinion. So there you go. But that's going to wrap it up for us today. I want to thank you, Alan, for your vulnerability in not only confronting your aging by admitting it's your birthday, but also admitting you're going to be a grandfather in November. And now I have to suffer hearing about that from now until then. It's going to be awful.
I know. I mean, you have shots at being the same thing.
Yes, I could be there as well. I could, but
you have some discussing to do.
follow Alan on as my pal Al on X, and you'll find Alan's link tree that will have a link to the baby registry where he can buy a lot of crap for his grandson.
Help 2 young kids out as they have a kid.
I might help him out. But one last soup came in.
Actually, sorry, but Alan will do anything upstage Chris's marriage. That's right.
Yeah, I can't believe you timed the release of your announcement.
I got jealous and I needed to make things happen. And so,
oh my God. All right. Well, couple last soups here.
Darth Galen Merrick for $4.99. I have 10 Star Wars Theory sabers. Met him at his premiere. Great guy and passionate. We need more passion projects.
Yes. So this is my argument. He didn't make that to make money. He made that because there was a burning desire in him to tell a story and share it. That's what George Lucas did when he originally made Star Wars. That's what Theory is doing now. Bravo to him.
John Wayne for $5. I hated that X-File movie. Nothing extraterrestrial, nothing supernatural, just body horror and a giant shitting session on the Catholic Church.
Yeah, I hated it also, so I don't care. Thank you, John Wayne.
Okay, the BLK shirts for $1.99. We share a birthday, Alan. Happy birthday. Well, happy birthday. And happy birthday, Lucille Ball. And the bombing of Nagasaki.
It's not even Alan's birthday. Why don't you say
tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, but you can also say it on Friday.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to do a road stream, but my satellite dish won't work in the rental car. Jean gifted 5 Film Threat memberships.
Thank you, Sean Hu. And thank you to everyone who gave us a super chat today. We appreciate your support. We're back on Friday. Alan will be in Vegas. We will be reviewing Tony, Ice Cream Man,
Super Troopers 3.
Super Trooper, one night only, among other movies. And we'll have lots of movie news. And we'll get Alan's report from Vegas. And thanks to our mods, Lord Thoth, MK Solid, ADLS 24, and Ololique on Rumble. And thanks to Atomic Lori. She's very good at cleaning up after messes, which is why she was late today. And
what a mess.
You know what happens?
What a mess.
It happens. Yeah. I don't know. She's not. Well,
I wouldn't want to clean up that mess.
I wouldn't want to. She had an accident involving her dog and it got cleaned up.
And no, she wasn't making me dinner.
And we'll see you on Friday. Everyone have a great birthday tomorrow.
Oh, thanks.
I'll have a great, and I'll you know what? I'll buy you dinner next time I see you.
Oh, yeah.
I
hear you're going to a fancy place. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Are we at a screening together in the next couple weeks?
Oh gosh.
I don't think so.
No, I think I bowed out a lot of those screeners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Well,
yeah.
we're in the dry season now.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, if you want to see the Odyssey again with me at the Alex, we could.
Oh, when is that?
I believe it's pretty open. That they just want us to come and see it there.
I love that theater. I've seen concerts there. I've seen special events, but I would love to. We'll talk about it after stream.
Okay.
And then we'll do that. Okay. Everyone, have a great tomorrow, and we'll see you Friday. Alan.
Let's get out of here.